All right, guys, today we have got the Kimber 2K11. This one's gonna be the target model, kind of one of their more base models. You're getting lightning cuts, you're getting a titanium nitrided barrel. This one just has a standard kind of like polymer G10 style grip. They do make ones with aluminum grip frames. We're gonna go through today, kind of talk some stuff about it. I shot this 2025 SHOT Show Media Day, so it's been a minute since I've shot one of these. Give you some of my impressions, talk about some things that I really like about these, some things I don't like about them, and go through it. Really quick though, guys, if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, it is a huge help. We're really trying to grow the channel. We've seen, honestly, a lot of great growth the last few videos, and it's something we're gonna be really leaning heavily into going forward. So please like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and let us know what you'd like to see. All right, so going through the Kimber 2K11, there are a few things that, to be honest with you, there's a reason it's not Staccato money or Nighthawk money. Just mainly fit and finish stuff. So number one, like the edges on this, while they do provide a lot of grip for manipulating that slide, sometimes they're very sharp. I feel like if I was really running this gun and I hit something the wrong way, I feel like I could probably cut my hand. Who knows? Maybe that's just me saying that, but it is sharp. The trigger on it, there's some play. There's a little bit of take up there, and there's back and forth, left and right wobble. Not something I'm necessarily used to on a lot of other 2011 platforms, but it's a lot of value for the money. I mean, you're getting a full rail on it. It does have a, this one's the polymer grip, but they do make a full aluminum grip as well. So if you want to go heavier, you can do that. The Pro models are coming with a mag well too. There's a lot of different things you can get within the 2K11 lineup, whether it's, like I was saying, polymer versus metal grips. They now have comped models that they've come out with last week at SHOT Show. So there's options out there depending on what you want to do. And you're going to be less money than you would be for a Staccato or some of the other 2011 platforms like Atlas. And I think that overall these are a much better gun as far as shooting and fit and finish goes than, say, the Springfield Prodigies or some of the other Turkish clones out there. They're made in America, Troy, Alabama. They relocated down to Alabama a few years ago after being in New York for years, got out of that communist state. These are honestly a pretty impressive guns for the money, and I feel like the 2K11 platform has really breathed a lot of life back into Kimber. They're now relevant again. They've got pretty awesome guns that aren't necessarily FUD magnets. So if you're looking at a 2K11 platform and maybe you're thinking you want to try something different, you don't want to pay quite as much for like a Staccato or go all the way up towards an Atlas, and you'd want something nicer than a Prodigy or like the Mac 2011, it's a really good option. I think it's one that you should strongly consider, and there are a lot of different options in the lineup that will suit kind of what you want, whether it's comped, non-comped, more of a target model, more of like competition, USPSA style setup. You've got options. So obviously this is gonna be like one of the lower cost 2011s kinda out there, and it shoots surprisingly well. So these are about MSRP somewhere around $2,000, $2,100. They go up to 25, 26 depending on the model. But they shoot surprisingly well. They track very fast. It's easy to keep that dot on target. And overall, it's a pretty impressive little platform. I mean, it shoots nice. So a couple other things on the Kimber 2K11 that I don't necessarily love, but for you, they might not be an issue. I wish I had a little bit more of an undercut underneath the trigger guard. I've got really small hands, so getting high up on a 2011 frame for me is sometimes a little bit difficult. And this grip frame, I feel like, is quite a bit wider when you compare it to like a Staccato P or like one of the Staccato HDs. It is wider, and it is noticeably wider to my hands, but it's got very good texturing on it. It's very grippy, and you're definitely not going to lose control of it during long strings of fire. The safety is very positive on it too. I do like that. Like, I feel like on one of my Staccato Ps that I had, the safety was like too positive. It would actually, you had to almost force it up and down. Whereas this one, it's very smooth, it's very tactile, it's easy to just flick off, get off the target, shoot, manipulate back up. I mean, I've had 2011s and 1911s where literally I'm taking my index finger and my thumb in order to move it up and down after a while, just because it gets so gritty and gunked up with tons of rounds. This gun does have a number of rounds through it, and it's just been chugging along, no issues with it. Yeah, I like these. They're a lot of value for the money. They shoot well, they track flat, and they're definitely a good alternative to look at.